Journalist and author Susan Orlean has written about lots of extraordinary men and women. She has shown special interest in people with unusual interests or who take part in exciting activities. And her latest book is no different, although this time it stars a dog, a very famous one. Christopher Cruz has our report on Susan Orlean and her new book, Rin Tin Tin, The Life and the Legend.
Susan Orlean has very clear memories of the dog called Rin Tin Tin. As a child, she watched the German Shepherd performing rescues in a television series. But she learned a surprising fact about the dog star years later. She was doing research for a magazine story about animals in film at the time.
What I had thought was a 1950s television character had been a real dog with an extraordinary life story.
Susan Orlean discovered that the real story of Rin Tin Tin began in 1918. An American soldier named Lee Duncan rescued the German Shepherd from a World War I battlefield in France. He named the dog Rin Tin Tin after the dolls that French children gave American soldiers for good luck. The soldier brought Rin Tin Tin back home with him when the war ended. Lee Duncan lived in California. One of his friends was a camera developer who filmed Rin Tin Tin as he jumped over a fence during a dog show. The jump was very memorable because the fence was 3 1/2 meters tall. Susan Orlean says the cameraman sold the recording to a newsreel company without Lee Duncan's knowledge.
Lee knew nothing about it. All he knew was that a few weeks after the dog show, he got a check in the mail for this footage of Rin Tin Tin. That was the moment where he thought, wow, maybe there is something to this. Maybe my dog could be in movies.
In 1922, Rin Tin Tin appeared in his first movie. He played the part of a wolf in a silent film called The Man from Hell's River. He went on to star in more than 20 films, earning more than his human co-stars. Rin Tin Tin's career in Hollywood began to suffer after talking films arrived in the late 1920s. But he continued to perform in lower-budget films, as did his descendants, for many years. Rin Tin Tin was also used in support of the military's campaign for dog forces during World War II. These animals, known as the Canine Corps, carried messages, helped guard bases, and search for landmines. Susan Orlean says Rin Tin Tin brought good luck to the military effort. The real Rin Tin Tin was the father of at least 44 dogs. Thousands of dogs today are from his bloodline. Some continue Rin Tin Tin's work in films and the television industry. Others are involved in public service like search and rescue and working with the disabled. But all animal heroes like Rin Tin Tin have something to teach humans about goodness, says Susan Orlean.
Loyalty, bravery, sympathy, empathy, and steadfastness that is appealing to people everywhere and doesn't have a kind of national identity. Rin Tin Tin was uniquely that way. He was a German breed of dog, born on a battlefield in France, but became a star in America.